everybody. All right, I'm going to give this a try. Try and give everyone a video update of things that are going on with the significance of one. I just wanted to kind of fill you in on what happened in 2018 with significance of one and what we're looking forward to here in 2019 with significance of one. I first just want to say thank you to all of you, everyone who has believed in the start of this nonprofit from the beginning, and everyone who has come alongside with us and prayed with us and continue to pray for all that's going on with significance of one. So just from the bottom of our heart, thank you. And before we get started, I read something the other day, and I just want to share it with you guys because it just really penetrated my heart. And it says, "And if he would indeed give his very own son, our lamb in the thicket, hung on the cross as the offering in place of you and me, then certainly all our unexpected places are also named, the Lord will provide." And that just really hit me because, you know, when you run a nonprofit and when you're in the day in and day out of it, there's a lot of needs that come through. And I just have to remind myself that none of this is us. This is all God, and the Lord will provide for all of these needs. So let's take a look at 2018. First, significance of one gained their 501c3 status in May, and that kind of kicked everything off. You'll see that significance of one is global and it's community, and some of the community stuff is starting to pull together. Global wise, significance of one is partnering with schools in Haiti, with some of the pastors that have been within the Orla organization within Haiti. 2018 saw huge growth with the school in Canaan. In June, we had a team there from Grace Fellowship, and we got to take part in the graduation for the students in the school, and it was just really, really awesome to see the kids so excited to get their certificates, to know that they're moving on to the next grade, to get different awards that Samity gave out to them, and just to see the smiles on the parents' faces as they saw their children achieving this. I mean, if you could, I wish I could put you there so you could see it, but it was just absolutely amazing to get to witness that. The school in Canaan had or currently has up to 95 students, which is really amazing to see. But in last June to July, the school was completely finished and prepared for grades pre-K through 6th, which is a huge step. Given the previous year, it was not ready for that many grades and was still moving forward. And we have so many to thank for that. I mean, Pastor Samity, who had a dream and wanted to make that dream a reality and just followed what God was calling him to do. Elevating Christian Ministries out of New York, they came in and they helped with the beginning stages of getting that school built to where it needed to be operational for students to come in. They also instilled a bread oven, which was really cool. That bread oven helps provide the students with a meal each day. The bread is multi-grain and it's full of all the nutrients that they need. So that was really cool to see. Lots of generosity last year through significance of one. Some of that we got to see come across just with Haiti. And after we got back in June, shortly after that, Pastor Samity and Venice lost their daughter, Sammy. And Sammy really, she touched so many hearts. And through the significance of one, there were donations that came in, and we were able to help Samity and Venice pay for Sammy's funeral through those donations. And I just want to thank you all because that helped with just a huge burden that was on their shoulders, a financial burden. It also allowed them just some extra time to be able to grieve together as a family and to process through the loss of a child, the loss of a sibling. So I just want to thank each of you so much for helping through that. Community-wise in 2018, a really awesome time at Christmas. We were able to provide Christmas for 5 families here within the community and surrounding communities. So that was really exciting to see. Some of these families had 3 to 5 children. So that was just super exciting to get to witness. So I thank you all for just donating to that and helping us make Christmas time just a blessing for those families. We were also able, through Significance of One, to help a mom who's starting all over. It was a domestic abuse situation, and she's starting all over, plus she has a little one on the way. And through Significance of One, we were able to provide some of the household items that they needed. Some were donated, some were new. There was also a local family right now whose husband, he is fighting cancer. He's a firefighter, and through Significance of One, some of you gave gift cards, and that was a blessing as well. So thank you so much. So let's look at 2019. Brandon Lauk, who's also on our board of directors, and my husband Michael, they just got back from Haiti, and 2019 looks to be a pretty big year of growth for Significance of One when it comes to the schools in Haiti. We came alongside Breathe Partners. Breathe is stepping back away from the child sponsorship programs, so they graciously asked us to come in and kind of take over the child sponsorship programs that they had and kind of bring those into our sponsorship program. So that's what those meetings were about here this last week in Haiti. Michael came together with Pastor Moise, Pastor Shalo, Pastor Samity, and Pastor Jackson. They had some really, really good meetings. They were able to go and visit Samity's school and visit Shalo's school, and then go see where Pastor Moise and Pastor Jackson are building their churches, which there will also be schools for those churches. So that was really exciting to be a part of. Just lots of prayer there. I mean, we have a lot more students that will need to have sponsorship for education, but we know that God's going to continue to help provide that, and we're so thankful for just how He's orchestrated all of this. And those villages are Biercy, Lafito, Cabaret, and then obviously still in Canaan. So we just want to thank you guys for continuing to sponsor these children. It's been really neat to see the letter writing going back and forth between the sponsors and the children. The children really love to receive those letters, especially when they have pictures on them. They like to learn about you and your family and all of that great stuff. So keep those letters going and continue to share the website. I mean, we have a lot of kids in Haiti that they need an education, and you guys are all a part of that in helping educate a child, and it's really, really important. It's a good education that they get. They even get awards for being in top of their class, which is really exciting to see. But continue to share that. We really need to keep moving forward in that area. Pastor Samity in Canaan is looking at doing an after-school program for some of his students. Some of the students' parents have passed, and they might be being raised by a sibling, and they don't have anyone to help them with their homework after school. They just need some extra tutoring to help them along the way. These kiddos may not be getting any sort of meal at night either, and that really weighs heavily on Pastor Samity's heart. So he is looking at starting an after-school program, so we would really ask you guys to pray for that. It's just amazing the heart that he has and the things that he wants to do, just to give these children the extra love that they need and deserve. So that program would put them with tutors in smaller groups for the teachers to work with the children and help them with that homework. And then the other goal is that it would provide a dinner for the kids, so that way they don't go home and they're not hungry and waiting until they get to school the next day to get their meal. So please be praying for that as well. So as I said, lots and lots of great things going forward. Three new schools coming into the sponsorship program, and we're very thankful. We're thankful that Breathe has entrusted in us to want to let us take over that. And I just think it's really neat to see the way God has orchestrated all of that. As we look at other things going on with Haiti, we have a student who went over on our team last summer, and she's type 1 diabetic, and she really, Maddie has a huge heart for bringing education, diabetes education to Haiti. And she got a hold of a local, not a local organization, but an organization here in the United States, and they provide, it's cooling packs for insulin, and that's one of the hardest things that the clinics and the hospitals have in treating people with diabetes, is giving them a way to keep their insulin cool. It's just not a simple thing in Haiti. So these cooling packs, you just have to wet them in cold water, and they will stay cool and keep the insulin at the temperature they need to be. And Maddie had one when she came to Haiti last summer, and it was a huge blessing to her. So she reached out to this company, and they have agreed to donate 5 of these cooling packs and then sell them to us at a discounted price. So you'll see on the website there is a fundraiser going on right now to try and raise money for these cooling packs. We reached out to several clinics in Haiti who are in need of these. It's definitely something that they want, and they really need to help with the situation with diabetes. Diabetes is a huge problem in Haiti. We even found where there's a group that does a camp for kids, kind of like we have here in the States for children with chronic illness. It's a camp, and they go and they're educated and so forth on their diabetes, but they just get to go and they get to be a kid. And they're also a location that could really benefit from these cooling packs. So if that weighs heavily on your heart, we would love to have you partner with us on that. There is the donation page on Significance of One, and you can just put in the comments diabetes fundraiser, and we'll know exactly where that money is to go. And then let's talk community for 2018. SOO has a lot of vision when it comes to community, and it's going to take a little while to get those things put into place, and we're super excited to get that going. But right now we're currently running a fundraiser for Marcus McDermott. Marcus is a 7th grader. He is in 6, 7, 8 with my son Isaac at church and all the other junior high kids. And Marcus has recently been diagnosed with a brain tumor. It is cancerous, and it's a form of germ cell cancer, and it has 4 other types of cancer within that cancer cell. So he needs a lot of prayer right now, and they also need our help. His mom, Amy, is an amazing, strong woman, but she's a single mom, and she has 8 kiddos, and she just, this is a family that, as a community, we just want to come alongside them. And Marcus is an amazing kid with huge faith. And I will tell you, if you have a chance to meet Marcus and you have a chance to just read the updates and just look and see how strong his faith is, it really makes you realize that, man, kids, they got this down. They got this down when it comes to God, and we could really learn a lot from them. So I just ask that you consider coming alongside this family, whether it's financially or in prayer. And the other major thing is just please share the fundraiser for Marcus. Let's get this thing going all across the U.S. We had a donation come in the other day from the Netherlands. So I know that this is something that could go really far. Our goal for the family is to raise $10,000. And as of earlier today, I want to say that we were pretty close to almost 3,500, if not a little over. So we're getting there. And that's just super excited to see. All of you, this is about community. So we continue to post needs on things that are needed, like furniture, things like that. So keep an eye out on this site. If you can maybe set it to where you receive notifications for the times that we post in Significance of One, that would be awesome. As a community, we just want to continue to come together and come around others that are in need at certain times, whether it's due to a fire or a flood or whatever the situation. That's what Significance of One is there for. So I just want to thank you all. Thank you all for being a part of this. Thank you all for praying for Significance of One. Thank you all for praying for everything that's going on within Significance of One. And if you ever have questions about this organization, or you just want to sit and talk, maybe you have some ideas for community and things like that, please send us a message. We'd love to hear from you. But we wanted to provide this update. It just seems like a lot has gone on, and we wanted to let everyone know what Significance of One is about and where we've been from 2018 and what we're looking forward to for 2019. So thank you for your time. And like I said, if you have any questions, please let us know, and we hope to continue to do some more updates. Love you guys, and God bless. Bye-bye.